What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. I will be reviewing The Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Spoiler warning, I'm gonna try to not spoil anything, but it's kinda hard to actually do a review, like my honest review for this movie without any spoilers, but I promise you I will really try. So, as a fan of Harry Potter, a huge one, I've seen all the movies probably 50 times. I've read the majority of books. I like this movie. As a Harry Potter fan, I like this movie. As a film lover who watches a lot of movies, I don't like this movie. Yes, I know, it's confusing and I feel confusing as well. Or not confusing, I feel confused as well. So let's go through the pluses and minuses. Pluses. Mads Mikkelsen, Jude Law, amazing. Their relationship, their chemistry is absolutely phenomenal and I want more of it. I really want more of it because it was genuine, honest, raw. Everything that you want from their relationship, you get in this movie. So I commend everybody on the script part of that. Awesome job. I really like that. Some action scenes were really great, really inventive. I like the use of slow motion. It was crazy all over the place, but in a good way. Not that you're confused what the heck is happening, but I like that. There's a lot of great Harry Potter Easter eggs that are very subtle, not on the nose, that I really appreciate as somebody who's a huge fan of Harry Potter. Jacob, yet again, is awesome. The new edition of Lally, I think, is phenomenal, and I really liked it as this new addition to this big group of people who are in these movies. Now, let's go to the minuses, because there's a lot of them. What was the point of this movie? Not why was it made, but what were the group of people that we were following and going against Grindelwald trying to do? I honestly don't get it. If your plan was to show us that Grindelwald is bad, yeah, we know it. We know it from the books, we know it from Harry Potter movies, we know it from the previous two movies, Fantastic Beasts movies. So I don't get why, and I just don't get the reasoning why this movie and the plot that is going on is worthy of a 2 hour and 20 minute long movie, because I don't get it. I don't get what was the plan of this group. They were trying to manipulate or do stuff to confuse Grindelwald, but at the end, did they confuse him? I mean, he was watching things that were actually happening and he should be confused, but what was then the backhand plan? Because when Dumbledore introduces the plan where he kind of doesn't, and like the group is like they don't know why they're doing the things, because the only one who knows is kind of Dumbledore, and people among the group don't know what the other character is gonna do, which I liked because I felt like I'm part of them. If they're confused, I'm confused, but you need a payoff, and you don't get any payoff with this movie. Because, or if the payoff was, you know, Grindelwald is really bad. Yeah, thank you. I knew that before the movie, like, before this movie. I knew it before Fantastic Beasts movies. Going back to characters where there's a lot of them. I mean, you've got a lot of, like, kind of, not a lot of new characters, but there are some new additions. And, of course, the returning characters. A lot of the characters have nothing to do. I mean, Catherine Waterston's character is barely in the movie. Like, I mean, barely. This video is gonna be much longer than her presence is in the movie. Queenie has nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do. We kind of know her motivation from the previous movie, why she did the things that she did. But here she's just reading minds and telling Grindelwald the things and some things hiding from him. So she does nothing. Also, Credence, who was a big part of the first two, he's here. He has a fight with Dumbledore that you can see in the trailer. Everything else, there's a twist and turn about him that I'm not gonna spoil you, but okay. You add Aberforth, which I was really happy to see him. I mean, and I was hoping we're gonna see his presence felt, because he was very sidelined in Harry Potter movies. He's there, but the thing that he's doing, he's pretty much wiping his mirror all the time. When you see the movie, you'll get why he's doing that. But he has like 4 or 5 scenes when he's wiping the mirror, and I was like, okay. Then they gave him some bigger meaning, but it doesn't help him as a character to grow in any way or give him bigger importance. Yes, it kind of does, but I didn't care. I wish that I did, but I didn't. And also, the blood pack thing. I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but the way it's resolved or not resolved is, even characters inside the movie are like, meh, it just happened. Okay? So, if it's so indestructible or unbreakable, why it was so easy to find a way or not find a way to do anything about it? I mean, and also the plan, this complicated plan, was so complicated that it wasn't complicated, that I don't know if even Dumbledore knows what he was trying to do. If he doesn't know, how the heck am I supposed to know? And also, there's another thing about the ending. I don't like the ending. You know why? Well, they end this movie in a way that actually they don't need to make the 4th and the 5th one that was promised at the beginning of the start of this franchise. Because the main, or let's say the titular characters from the first Fantastic Beasts movie get their own closure. The only 2 characters that don't get any closure, some closure, were Dumbledore and Grindelwald. But if they decide not to make any more, you know what happens with them. So they're kind of like, it felt like we are waiting if this movie is successful, and then we're gonna decide if we move forward. But apparently you're gonna move forward without the characters that started this franchise. Even though I completely understand, Newt is gonna be still in it, Jacob is gonna be still in it, Queenie, and probably Tina. I don't know, Tina was not in the movie in this one, so why would she be in the 4th one? But the way we close their stories in this movie, it felt very like 100%, this is over, you don't need anything more. I mean, I'm very confused by this movie, because in my head, this movie was more competently made than the 2nd one. And like, if you separate scenes from each other, I think it was better written. But when you look at the bigger picture or the film as a whole, I don't know what was the point. I honestly don't understand what was the point. Because if you look at the main plot of this movie is to get from A to B, I guess. I don't know if that was the plan, to get from A to B, because everything that they do in the meantime really doesn't affect the 3rd act. It doesn't affect it at all. They end up at this ceremony, and Dumbledore has tickets for them, and he would have these tickets without the things that happened before that. And my lights went out. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this movie. Like I said, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I want this movie to succeed, for us Harry Potter fans and movie lovers to get the 4th one and then the 5th one. But I was happy when I saw some things during the movie. I was laughing. I was, oh, this is so cute. Oh my god, this was in Harry Potter things. And I was really happy. I mean, really. But then, the more I thought about this movie and the more I was immersed into the things that are happening, the less they made sense. And even though I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter and Harry Potter world, the movie has to make sense and needs some kind of a point of why the things, the events that were happening in the movie were happening. Not just because they look good. I mean, they were scenes with Newt that were awesome, with the Scorpio thing. It was awesome. What was the point? What was the point of that scene? To look awesome? Because it did. But it didn't affect anything at all. To confuse Grindelwald? Really? I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments down below, how do you feel about this movie? I really want to hear from Harry Potter fans if maybe they felt the same, or if not, let me know in the comments down below. I would really like to hear your opinions on this movie. Are you excited for the fourth one? Do you want to see the fourth one? Do you think it's gonna happen? I mean, there's so much controversy behind this franchise already that I don't know what they're gonna do now. So yeah, do I want to see the fourth one? Yes, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and maybe with the closure that some characters got in this movie, we can finally focus. I think the biggest thing, or the biggest problem of this franchise is the Fantastic Beasts one. They don't know which characters should they focus on. Dumbledore is a selling part. Why? Well, he's part of Harry Potter. And now that the focus, I think, shifted, because this was really a Dumbledore's movie, and there's a lot of things that I really appreciated that they delved into that Harry Potter movies didn't have time, or just decided to not do it. But there are other characters who started this franchise that I feel like they're completely sidelined. But if the fourth movie is again called Fantastic Beasts and something, which probably will be, it has to be, there's a lot of beasts. I mean, there's not a problem in beasts or anything. There's a lot of new beasts there that were really fun and cute and weird looking and all those things. I love that. But you've got the main three characters that you have to focus on, or the main group, which is Tina, Newt, Queenie, and Jacob. It has to be about them, or, you know what? Now we gave them closure, they're gonna still be here, but let's put them so in the background that they don't affect the movie at all. And let's focus on Dumbledore and Grindelwald and their fight. You have to pick something. If not, you get a mumbo-jumbo that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's enough of me ranting about something that I actually love, Harry Potter. So that's why I'm kind of sad and angry and happy at the same time. I'm all over the confusing part. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, like I said, your opinion. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video over place, click the bell icon to get notified when I upload, and I see you next time.